And what is going on, my fan of the compadres? Remy here from Therealdealplays, and welcome back to another heart-stealing episode of Persona 5 The Royal, right here on the channel. So in the last episode, shit got real, to say the least. We've learned that we now have the Special Investigation Unit chasing after us, and from what Futaba is telling us particularly, this is not a group of people we want to fuck with. So yeah, we trying to avoid capture, because worst case scenario, I'm jumping into the metaverse for a one-way trip and I ain't coming back for some time. Can I leave? Nope.
Yo.
That boy that came here before. Kechi, was it? You talking with him? I don't know.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. It's the way he said that. It's the way he said that that made me go, Can approval rating has dipped below 10%, the lowest point since their introduction. The cause of this is thought to be the disconnect with how the government is dealing with Phantasm. Evidently, Mr. Akuma's death has severely affected the government as well. I can sympathize. Our approval rating is going way down too. We got some curries? Well, we're out of curry ingredients. Let's try making some another day. That sucks. Coffee.
Hey.
And do what? You know what? No, I'll make it myself. Looks like you're starting to get interested in this. Hey, you're not trying to repress me, are you? Well, whatever. Alright, I'm headed out to buy some more cigarettes. Maybe I am.
Oh.
I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes. All right.
When you're drinking, it makes it look delicious. The block coffee? Huh. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm has been rubbed off on you. Ugh. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This taste. It must be the Colombian Narino. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Let me explain.
Colombian Narino. The high altitude and rainy climate of the soil of the Colombian mountains create a strong foundation for their high quality coffee. Narino coffee has a creamy, viscous body. I think I pronounced that right. That coats the mouth with a fruity and nutty flavor. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you preparing the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. Love it. Maybe it's fate. Your baggage seems to follow you wherever you go. I guess everything good or bad was meant to happen. I usually want to believe that crap. Then, would you coming here be fate too? This isn't like me, but I hope our chance meeting turns out to be something good. I know, rambling of old men aren't popular. Anyways, thanks for the coffee.
Well then.
I don't remember Sojo actually rambling like that. Just saying. Approval rating just keep dropping. That's crazy.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they would spend tax dollars just to sit on their ass. A mysterious group of murderers, hand up government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. Just turn your head.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school today, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival has got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Oh, really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? What kind of stuff? With all this stuff about the principal Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all students here. Seriously? The police aren't stupid. They ever come to my school. It seems they're calling students out. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean that we're going to get called too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. You've got to be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say as much. Don't see through any lies you might be telling. No. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. I know I'm still waiting for that one conversation, right?
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with quick.
Please send me in first.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too. Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Facts.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Facts.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Seemed normal to me.
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this.
It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
Accurate. But just know the police come knocking on my door. I said it once before, I'm saying it again. If it gets bad, it's a one-way trip to the metaverse. I ain't coming out.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Accurate.
Fine.
I agree. the more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning.
Please don't say
They showed
that.
up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
This is bad. Someone totally framed us. Cool. I mean, not cool, but
Okay.
you know what? You know what? I did get something else. Boom. A ramen bowl that you got from Ogi Kubo? Huh. It's so realistic. I'm getting hungry. Alright. Hey, give me some more gifts.
Okay.
Sleep.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did school decide to have the festival so late anyways? I mean, change the date just because our school is all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes us work more. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'd also be an inconvenience to anyone who we already invited. What about the post-festival party? Would there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we all want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Telling someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, do you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. A square is a square in which adding up the numbers in any row or column or diagonal gives you the same total. Kursusan, please take a look at this. Oh, fuck.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total for each of the columns in the magic square. Fuck? I don't know. 21?
That's incorrect.
Incorrect. Yeah, it was 15. And it's easy once you know which numbers fit into empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. A 5x5 square, and there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? You had a choice between trying to find a Phantom Thieves or solve a 200 million magic square? I choose a magic square, hands down. They may both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Bullshit. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. So what do we gotta do as the festival exec committee? I need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want us to see as a guest honor. As a guest of honor. Alright, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do the panel, right? The festival's date was changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tell you the results. Go to the student council room once classes are over. It's so damn boring. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. And making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look up stuff. So, did you find anything horror about that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll arouse suspicion if I keep asking too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage your mind somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
Of course.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. He came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're
Please.
gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
Oh shit.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
Well, wasn't like I was getting these accusations. It's not like I wasn't getting these accusations at the beginning of the school year. Should just started back up again.
Stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First
Akechi.
place, Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Pay attention, you would have known this.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
You think everybody wouldn't fucking know?
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
Yeah, big facts.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Same.
Hey,
What's up?
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
So we're stuck on the Akuma investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with all this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? Earlier the better, right? I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's solely an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can for right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
That wasn't for me. It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Jesus. Well, shit's getting a bit out of hand right now. Let's see what everybody's up to. Okami, Iwa, Oya. I could do Iwa. So Iwa, do I get anything about rank up Iwa? Commandant. I can't wait to actually fucking finish Ryuji. Like shit. Where am I looking at? I'm looking for Iwa. Where the fuck am I going? Iwa. Rubbish dealer. Next one is 5. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna hang out with Kawakami so I can get her rank up.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, this is Becky. Oh, wait, it's you. Have you gotten used to the city life yet? Wait, you've been here more than 6 months, huh? Time sure passes more quickly each year. As long as you request me, I'll do your housework for just 5,000 yen.
Hey.
Yeah, fuck it.
Then I'll head over.
Okay, I'll get dropped off from the store. I'll get dropped off from the store then. Please clean up your room and wait for me. That comment seemed happy that I requested her. Is it my imagination, or does she not look well? If I'm at bottom, Calcon will grow soon.
I'll see you later then.
Okay. Even though I could have just nope, tomorrow Sunday I can't go nowhere anyways.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real?
Well,
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network.
big facts.
And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
Low.
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
You sure about this?
I'm not, but we have to do this. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Yeah, well, we don't have much other choices now, do we?
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already.
Shit, I can't even get in contact with that motherfucker that often.
He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have actually thought we end up relying on Akechi? Oh, it's just the way shit goes. We got, Sohito. Don't know why I said it like that. And Chihaya. We want Iwa. Do I want to do Iwa? I could do Yoshida. Yoshida!
Please consider what I have to say.
As the birth rate continues to decline, we adults must refine our mission, or redefine our mission. We must create a country that can give birth to life. We must create a country that can nurture that life. The power of the country lies with the power of its people.
Good evening.
Hello, Kurusu-kun. There's something I want to talk to you about. I just peed my voice for Yoshida's all off. You won't be able to help me with this. You won't be able to help me once the lecture begins. But we still have some time before that. I'll be giving a speech today. I'd also like you to come with me somewhere after the speech. What's your availability like today?
Actually...
Fuck, right, I got rid of some... fuck. I forgot. I got rid of Sun... It's not Summer Thunderbird. What did you actually here to discuss? Or you met with Kuromoto's grandson. You have ears on the ground, huh? To think that he's the candidate of the party that's back, and to think that he's the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning. I'll be completely straight with you, since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. We're currently fighting the Kuromoto group.
What?
You're fighting with Mr. Kuromoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did to me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he's secretly working with the Shido's diet members. I know he asked you to join the group, but I think you should decline this offer. They want to keep you on a leash so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is old man Kuromoto.
What in the world?
What did you say? I searched through the party's soft record accounts from 20 years ago. There's no doubt. You still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. But why? Seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial troubles.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes? His own grandson has already tried to persuade you. Therefore, I can no longer wait. If you join me, you can accuse Kuromoto of his crime. You'll clear your name and put Nogatora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with Matsushita and take my revenge on Kuromoto, but drop out of the election. Don't do it. I see. So that's how you truly feel about this. Matsushita, I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. You have no conceivable reason to refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm. Your information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuromoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves.
Hmm?
Why are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. You can you assert you can assert your innocence there on the grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuromoto Group's influence diminishes. Kurosu-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone for both our sakes. Very well. It feels like I'm caught in a crossfire of It feels like I'm caught in a crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friends are trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dreams, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which means betraying you. For some reason, just talking to you always seems to help me make my mind up. Fuck. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. For some reason, you stood by me. No good Tora, who didn't have any supporters. I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by the look in your eye. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to hecklers like Matsushita and Kuromoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high schooler. Even I know that much.
Hey.
Would you care to talk about it? So what if you're right? Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I'm relieved to take it. I relieve the taker by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Rank 8, Mind Control. Occasionally lets you skip negotiation when attempting to obtain a position. Oh, that is so good!
Alright. You're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Matsushida's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll finally be able to express my belief in you there.
I shall ask you again another time.
We can discuss it again at the speech. Good shit.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Thank you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've gotten you wrapped up in my whole messy past now. I told you before, becoming a Diet member shouldn't be your only goal in life. I still stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say you were in my shoes. Could you say with all confidence that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes to make us forget our principles. That's why you must never forget what's truly important to you. Understand? I'll never forget that. Good. Life is full of tough decisions. I can only hope today's lesson will nourish your growth. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully. After all, I can hardly afford to disappoint you. Alright, see you next time. I'll be counting on you. Good shit.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, here we go. That talk I was talking about.
Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. I might not be at my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind. It was nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's a festival. It's a school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with the preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. Hope we can have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna do some trading today, so please excuse me. Bruh, I'm waiting for that conversation. I'm really on the edge of my seat waiting for that conversation. Because you know it's going to happen. You know at some point she's going to come up and be like, so, we got something to talk about, don't we? She'll look at her and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Did you kill him or not? I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you know that conversation's around the corner. You know damn well that's something we got to talk about. You hear who they're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone knows I voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why would he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm going to miss the panel this year. They can say whatever they want without no thought. But for now, we just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. You right.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys all the time, right? But there's a reason. Right? There's a reason for this. There's a phenomenon that has a name. This phenomenon has a name to it.
How about you?
All right, Kurosaki. Huh? From a psychological standpoint, what is the key reason our memories can differ from reality? I want to say memory bias.
This is it. Right.
Bang. That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair even alter your memory. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brains may generate memories that aren't simply true. I remember saying this. If you watch Adam Ruins Everything, and you watch the episode about catching criminals, they talk about this. So it's actually pretty interesting.
Nice going.
Fuck, I'm tired. This might be the last recording for today. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to a person, right? What a strange concept. It's just how our minds work. Our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get top 10. People look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. Top 10, bitches! Let's get it. Next test, I'm going for number 1. We going for broke, baby. I'm finna take your spot. Any words from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate your concern, but it will be fine. I need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he's going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You were back awfully late.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Oh, I fucking love it. Just set him up so I can knock him down. Akechi is just not having it. He's like, man, fuck it, bro. So this is what we're doing? Cool.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, moron. You're obstructing business.
Damn.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
You a fanboy.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
The kid was going on about some real complicated stuff there. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? I'd say on the same page. Oh, I didn't notice I got a response from Akechi. He accepted the lecture. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is, what do we do next? The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's only my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. How can you afford the distraction? How are your studies going? Decently? Incidentally, will this counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Waruki? Probably. I see. I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift that says... Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fine. Seriously? I see right now. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this, the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? It seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I has always dreamed of walking around the school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can't resign myself from enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Alright. Okay. Honestly, if I remember correctly, that was actually supposed to be a moment where you go up with Akechi in the base game. Alright, let's see what's going on. How far are we? 43 minutes into the video. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Mishima's over there. Oh yeah, I'll be damned. Alright.
Good evening.
The code key to victory lies in retreating. That means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. Sorry, I'm not in the mood to teach Shogi today. Could you join me for a walk? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I was thinking of going to an area around the Sky Tree today. Let's head over there. Cool.
Actually,
this is it. A digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. He reported about my mother works at a nightclub. Which is not untrue, but was it really necessary for them to write all of this down? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. My family troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it would hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything. He just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell the rumors if I were to become more famous. So now, she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. Is that frustrating? Yes. Although I can't express it to my mother, she's so happy for me. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, then I'd be able to support us. I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills, and are annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do anything to become popular. I even started being shunned in the shogi world. That's why my seniors acted that way towards me. The only reason I practice at the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sick bed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. Is that what you want to do? Huh? No. To be honest, I don't want to quit shogi. I don't want to quit. I love shogi. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi, and I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of the article and how my seniors treated me. However, I think I can see my next move, thanks to you. You helped me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. Alright, rank 6.
Alright.
Let's return to the church and play a match. The article has left me in a somewhat irritated mood. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Well, would you care to face me in a match? Alright.
Until next time.
Hello? This is Hifumi. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed a distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself, considering how good of a listener you are. I mean... Confess your sins, my child. Well, that was unexpected. You got me, I suppose. You really are a strange individual. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables will turn. I'm the one learning from you. I would love to keep learning from you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the church.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival? Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
Damn. We are here and no one has an idea of what the fuck to do. That is.
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourselves.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Look, going to Makoto's statement, yeah, you're right. We probably do. Our names probably did come up. But being honest with you, if I looked worried, it's more suspicion. If I looked laid back and relaxed, then you're not really looking at me.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
I think it's my first time at any school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I know a great one. Follow me.
Okay.
This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
This is literally our classroom.
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
I mean, she's not wrong on that end.
It's like a deserted island here.
Hot damn.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Oh, I remember. This had me laughing for a good minute.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Damn. How about a cup of water? Do y'all have that, or did you give your last cup away already?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
There it is. There it is, right there.
We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Then why even have octopus on the menu if you weren't even going to put that much effort into it?
Oh, I can see that.
Yuji, you're making a scene.
Shit me. Making a scene.
What would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
Russian?
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
It is possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
What time I having none of y'all shit? Lies. I heard a microwave go off. I love it in August. How the hell would you? Yeah. Forgot? Shut it for 2 years, baby. I know what the fuck a microwave sound like.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Big facts.
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
How about vodka? Is there vodka in this?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Hey, don't try your luck if you want to.
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Are you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Oh, she is ballsy.
Is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
Should've did what we did to your head last time, big homie.
That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Don't steal one of my shit.
The special one.
That's mine.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
it's fine. It's quite the...
This is why you don't put your hand on other people's foods.
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Hey, quick question. How much? What exactly was in there? Like, hot sauce was clearly one thing, but what else?
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
If you think it's bad now, wait till you go take a shit.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
If you give him water, you might as well just kill him. Give him some milk.
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Breathing makes it worse.
broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here?
Big facts.
Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No, he definitely did say that.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Kira, this guy's missing. Where did he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Is he still checking out the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he's fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. We should probably go find him. Oh, we're really doing this. Excuse me. Are you Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Huh? Oh, yes.
Hi.
I'm Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division of Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting you today. Ever since I spoke to Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, so Kamito-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You hear about the counselor, correct?
Indeed.
Oh, wow! Personal space! Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle your human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss.
Hold on.
Oh, whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply cannot contain my excitement. Will you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? It's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you're thinking about. I'm not sure what you think. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So your Madarame-san's hits in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I did. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a little about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person, so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to internal cross-examination I perform when I'm working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so that they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk to them through their problems so they can make correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, If you're the one leading them to the conclusion, are they truly making a choice of self? Isn't it just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without even realizing that. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been the most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitaro-kun, what would you say your greatest wish in life is at the moment? Would it to be as successful as an artist? No, there's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve it through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. You know what's crazy? I just thought about it. He's asked that, if I'm thinking correctly, I think he's asked that question to everybody who's he encountered. I think he's asked it to Ryuji, An, Makoto. I'm almost certain he didn't ask Haru, but Yusuke now, Futaba, hell, I even think he asked me at one point. And if all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who could take me in and guide my brush with care. Let's see.
All right. Thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I'll be meet again someday. But yeah, I just kind of noticed that he did ask all of us what our wish was. Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the Lost Anari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? No, I saw the man who resembled Dr. Mariki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go for another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah? Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorms. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? It is? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. It's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay focused, no matter what he says. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as she can from Akechi. We have to make sure we don't miss anything. What's this texting me? Photo time. Photo time. This is where we're at the food stand. That is fucking adorable. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, I don't know why, but food from a stall always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where's the picture with us? Where's the picture with us, hon? You got pics of us too, right? Yeah. How about the one you... oh wait, hold on. How about the one you took of Akira's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all in my teeth. Huh. Well, alright. So, I'm going to end today's episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, let's go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And when we come back, we'll be focused on the panel with Akechi tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be able to get some information out of him. So, yeah, with that being said, I will catch all of my Phantom Thief compadres in the next episode. Got the outro this time. Missed it in the last episode. So, yeah, peace.